What's up? What's Drink Champs?
Drink Champs. That's shout out Drink Champs, man. Noriega. That's a show where they just interview different celebrities, whatever. It's
Gotcha.
interesting.
I heard so I normally watch a few different podcasts. Like it'll be wrestling, basketball. I watch comedians do podcasts. I do obviously musicians, but I do that. So that's a given that I will watch it. So and what I'm about to start doing here soon is interviewing people that collect pops with me that like for real do it and go to conventions and do all the wild stuff.
You said they collect what?
The pops right there,
Oh,
right here.
yeah.
Like
Dope,
like people that for real, like I'm trying to do that, and just keep reaching out to people. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's just about for me.
For me, that's important, like because I don't know, people just want to see you know, if you whatever you do, like whatever business it is you have, whatever endeavor you involved in, like people just want to see you. They want to see you moving with it. Like they want to see. They just want to see consistency. I don't know. Like that's like the. It seems like that's the day and the age that we're in now with technology being so prevalent. It's like people are like want to see. They want to see stuff at the touch of a button, man. And especially if you say you collecting, you doing music. I mean, whatever it is, you cooking, like whatever it is,
Right.
they want to see it. They want to see it, and I think like platforms like podcasts or radio station, whatever it is, like that'll tap into what anybody is doing, man. That's major. And then not everybody is gonna have a passion for that. So shout out to everybody like you, different people that got passion just for in a heart, man, just to want to interview somebody or just to want to, be interested in what somebody's doing. That takes a lot just in itself because not everybody will do that. Not everybody will be like, hey, I want to see what you got going on. Like I want to record it. Like I want to,
No, I fully agree with that, but I also think it's another thing too, where like just certain people just like fully invest, like you fully invest in your thing, you know what I mean? So I can't be like, well, because you ain't doing the thing that I'm doing, like you wouldn't appreciate people as much or music or talking to people or, you know what I mean? Like you just literally don't got the time to sit there and like do that as well.
Yeah.
On top of working, doing that, doing the music, and then having a family, as well as trying to reach out to other people and then keeping up with other people and learning and grow. So it's a whole thing too, you know what I mean? So who am I to sit here and try to be like, oh, you know what I mean? Like it ain't even that. It's not that deep to me. It's just something like it's just something I really like doing. You know what I mean? I just think that people gravitate towards stuff like that, and it's like, I just want to bring people along with me, and I want to go along with other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just, to me, all we got here, like we was just talking, like to me, is just like the experiences. You know what I mean? Whatever it may be, I feel like that's all you get because everything else run out or is dead and gone or disappear or come back or it's just so. But the experiences, all that, is a constant. You always gonna be experiencing something, but it's what you want to experience, I guess. So, and I just want to experience talking to a lot of people. You want to experience making dope ass music. So,
and aside from that, like meeting a lot of people, like you're saying, talking to a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like so, I mean that's key. Communication is key. Like I wish I knew how to speak a lot of languages. I mean that's in the works. That's one thing I do want to study while we're on the topic of communication. But it's like that's why I love music though, or any type of art, or because it speaks to so many different languages. It speaks to so many different aspects of life. So many different ways of people. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. And then you don't find support. Like as a common thing nowadays. So like you're saying, for us to be able to talk, for us to be able to meet other people, for you to be able to meet other people, like in that it shows just how times are changing. You know what I mean? especially with people of color or minorities, like we starting to, to come together more. You know what I mean? And you just see that. You see it on a more broad scale now. You know what I mean? It's like the more hatred that's being pumped out. You know what I mean? The more love. At least for me, this is what I'm experiencing. Like I'm starting to see more love. Around me. And I think that also has to do with the fact, that I'm learning to love myself more, but that's where all that comes from. That's where helping other people come from. Like my apostle was just talking about that the other day. Shout out Apostle Underwood. That's my pastor, my mentor. Like he was just talking about that yesterday, man, on Valentine's Day. Just that singleness and loving yourself, knowing that that God loves you. Being consumed by your Creator's love, man, by His opinion about you, and then that you don't have negative thoughts, or negative opinions about other people, and so that's what I'm saying. Shout out to you too, and shout out to everybody, man, that like you say that want to meet, and go out and just help people and dip into different people's lives and experiences, you know what I mean, and just make it I don't know, make life enjoyable, man. Like this is major. Like not too many people be like, hey, man, I enjoy, interviewing and talking to people. Come rap with me for a minute in front of the camera. Like that don't just happen every day. You know what I mean? Like it's the small things, man, that turn into big things. You go from sitting in.
Well, I'm gonna correct you on one thing right there. I think everything is to me is big. To me, this is not small. Like I feel like that's insulting to me and anybody else like that I had or have or just on here is just like I think that's kind of like to me that's what they call it subjective. You know what I mean? Some people, somebody that got whatever how many attention eyes on 'em may view as this is small, but I would tell them what you got, quantity or quality. Because who's to say most of your eyes ain't bots or something? I'm not saying it is or it isn't, but you know what I mean. Like, and here's to your point, what you were just saying, and I was just thinking about this literally on my way home today, this morning. I was like, I feel internally, I feel like I'm a different person because I slip up and I may say something negative in the moment of things, but then I will still readjust and be like, I don't even want to go no further. And it may not be super negative, like because I used to say super negative stuff, like very bad stuff, and didn't care because like at a certain point I went through a lot in life, and then I was like, well, I don't care no more, and it's just like then I let that stuff kind of ruin my character. Now I'm just like trying to clean my closet out, and you know what I mean, trying to adjust and grow at the same time. It's just like now it's just like I don't even want to give those things any attention. Like it's just to me, it's just so draining to have all the negative thoughts and stuff. It's just like you could be thinking so many other things. Why build any negativity? And the worst thing is like when you just because what I've encountered lately is like the fact that I like to talk to people so much and like just people being around bringing me joy because like it just makes me more hype for some reason because I'm already most of the time like whenever I'm playing a game or I'm like watching a comedy thing or I'm out or something like I'm already loud. That's just in general. I'm gonna be real with you. But like whenever more people are on, especially people that I really mess with, like and like everybody. So then here's the thing: people start throwing jabs at each other. Well, my dumb ass don't never know how to like throw a light jab sometimes. So then like my jokes always get misconstrued for something fucked up. It's like So it's just like I'm trying to like retract that and just like find like how can I still like not be the quiet dude in the room with people like why you being quiet and stuff, but without you know what I mean. So going back to what you were saying, like having all that like nasty negative shit, and just like if I do all that stuff, it's gonna keep me from having interviews. You know what I mean? And it's just like I don't want to be that. And I apologize now for anybody that I've done that to, but it's just like it's a learning thing. You know what I mean? I never even meant to do it to begin with. It's just the fact that I've always felt like people just like you need to. I feel like people need to laugh more. That's just me personally, because like my life in so many aspects has been like rough. You know what I mean? Like I understand like what's really mean, what's really hurtful, what's really negative, and then like I can laugh at taboo stuff. I don't know why I just do. You know what I mean? It's just easy to laugh at the stuff than give it any energy, and so I project that on other people, or to expect people to, be like how I am, and it's not that way.
Yeah.
So it's just a learning thing, bro.
No, that's major. I mean, that's major. And I ain't mean to call it like small.
No, I was just fucking.
I'm just saying. I was just
fucking with you. This is big to me.
No,
and I really feel that.
But that's dope. Like I think anybody that heard that, just hearing that, like, yeah, that's a dope concept. Because I mean, I got a studio in my room, and it's not.
Oh no, it's fire. No, it's fire.
Yeah, you
no, we ain't even gonna even have that. It's fire.
No,
I ain't gonna let
but
you bury
I would look at it like it's small, like even though it got quality, whatever. But it's like,
but it's the same thing
but
that every
like
other place had.
But it's big.
Listen. Let me tell you something. When we went to your house, and I've been to a studio before, your room, and it's a whole room. That's a studio. Mm-hmm. It's the same size as the people that pay to go to studios. So what do you know what I mean? Like, say this is now what we doing to keeping up with the Jones thing because they doing it. You got to do it. Like it'd be different if y'all had tin cans in there and you had like a piano, like a kid piano, and you was recording stuff like through your phone, like an old phone. Like it'd be different. You know what I mean? And then you was just doing that in your closet. Small thing, and then you always was the dude that was like, I got this mixtape coming. That's different. You at a whole different other level, bro. I feel like I've seen it, and I feel like it's on a whole different level because you got stuff that I want for sound protection and here that I don't have. So
well, I mean, Wish.com, they got cheap. Right. They got cheap.
Hey, Wish be tripping though. Wish be tripping though, bro.
But man, no, I mean, I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is like we all got levels, but what I feel with you is, what I like with that is, don't ever dumb it down. What you doing? Don't ever look at it like, oh, like this isn't it. Like, and that's what I love about Kobe, man. R.I.P. to Kobe, man.
I ain't even been able trying to make a video. I don't even know how to.
It seems so fake, to me. It's still not real.
Yeah. I was just saying that yesterday. I was like, every time.
Even though it's real, like it's gonna seem real. But that's what he was saying, man. He like, that's the dream, man. Putting in them extra hours, or excuse me, that's why I got my water. Putting in them extra hours, or just the extra time, or the extra effort. You know what I mean? Like that's the dream, or just seeing where you are as a finished place instead of a place that you on your way to. You know what I mean? Like, man, that was deep for me. You know what I mean? Like, and that's how I feel with this music, and that's how I feel. When you just shifted my perspective, it brought me back to that. And it's kind of the same thing, like he's saying. Like, it's not small. Like whatever you're doing. Whether you going to school, or whether you taking 3 classes, 2 classes, working 3 hours a week, 5 hours, like it's a piece to something, you know what I mean? And that's another thing my mentor was saying too, my apostle, man. He's a spiritual father to me, he like, once you taste it, the slice of the cake, you taste the whole cake. You know what I mean? Like if you can just taste a crumb, you know what the whole cake tastes like. Excuse me, you know what I mean? And that's how I feel, just now, man. Like you really shifted my perspective with that, man. Thank you. Like, because it's messing with me, man. I love when Revelation hit. It'd be like a pound of bricks, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of put me in my place, man, but not in a bad way.
I get what you're saying.
But in a good way. Mm-hmm. Like, I really rock with that. Like, knowledge is king for me. So.
Well, I mean, it's a human aspect to it. Of course, we think that sometimes. Like, when you down, you know what I mean? Like, I was just talking the other day, so like, I feel like everything I do, like, I suck at. And then whenever I get done doing it and I gave up on it, then I think back and I've accomplished something else in my life. And I was like, if I would have just stayed around and did that a little longer, you know what I mean, what I learned over here would have helped tremendously here. And it's just like I didn't stick around for it. And it's just like I don't mind going through that wave for a second. You know what I mean? Of like the humanity of it all. Cause like I appreciate that in a weird way too, you know? Like it keep me humble. And hopefully if like I go and get where I want to, I still have those moments and feelings where it's just like the small things, those are the small things now. You know what I mean? Like the little things that'll keep you humble. It's just like I want that to always be a reminder for me because you know, without thinking that I suck now, I wouldn't want to get better. And without thinking that I suck whenever I'm successful, I wouldn't want to stay humble. Yeah. So either way, it's you know what I mean. It don't matter. You know what I mean? Like they not gonna get. Like, you know what I mean? Because some people think of it like I'll take this thought and just keep running with it. And I'm tired of doing that. Like you can only once you keep running with different types of balls, you understand you just running. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. You just running. So at this point, I just like I want to put the ball in the hoop or wherever it need to go. At this point, I'm tired of running. I'm gonna do something different. You know. So then you know what I mean. And I feel like what you were saying with the cake thing is like, and with Kobe is like the reason why they say those things is because one, they there and they got it. But two, on the way to them getting there, what I noticed for everybody that like I look up to or they inspire me to do certain things or just like just keep going. Like even if it sucks, just whatever. It's like as soon as you find something good, even if it was a little bit, add that on to what you got. You know what I mean? Because think about it like this. You got a thin Oreo with the thin cream. You know what I mean? You done tasted that thin cream Oreo. You know, like now we gotta figure out how to get a fucking regular Oreo around this bitch. And that one just got a little bit more cream. Then you work your way to the double stuff. This thing you just stack, you know, and then you keep, you know what I mean? Soon you're gonna have a whole fucking Oreo factory. You know what I mean? Like if that made sense to y'all, you know what I mean? Like
love it that much.
Take every little bit of goodness that you can keep stacking on it, and then you got a wealth of goodness that you could pull from to get you to where you propel you to where you need to go instead of just like because I'll do it now like I put out a video and I'll do something dumb and I'll completely forget that I did something like last I had got some footage and then in the months of recording I had left like my whole screen up like on the thing. It's just some editing problem. I just took it to heart so bad. It's just like I used to wrestle, I used to play basketball and a bunch of stuff, and I just felt like I took an L that day. You know what I mean? And that sort of thing just like makes me really angry. It makes me like I feel like I'm trash. But then it's just like, but you did it. And you did other things like you were successful here, here, and here. You know what I mean? Pull yourself together. Stop crying. Like I was just talking to somebody today. It's like sometimes you just gotta stop being a wuss about stuff. Yeah. You need to put on your double layer of protection. And just go ahead and get you. It's gonna be dirty regardless at this point. I don't even care. Like it's just it is what it is, bro. Yeah. So, but I know you got something coming out. Or something just came out.
Oh yeah, Learning to Wait.
Yeah.
That's a mixtape. Yeah.
Tell them about that.
Well, yeah, that's a mixtape, man. It's really just like what we're talking about, man. That album is just a testament of you know how I encourage myself through going through things that I don't understand. Not to say that I'm not going through things now. But that phase, it was kind of a dark phase, you know what I mean? Like if you just kind of listen to it, like it's more encouragement song, like kind of like just knowing that God is with me. Like that's really all I can really get out of that album is like, God, I know you with me, I know you with me, I know you with me, I know you with me because, at that time I felt like sometimes he wasn't, but he always was. You know what I mean? So Learning to Wait is basically about just learning to not always want things, in your time or, in your power, but learning to wait on God and trust Him, and know that, what He has for you is gonna be yours, in his time, and especially when he releases you to move on that thing. Like it's not gonna always be when we feel like, we should get it, or when we should have it, you know what I mean? But it's always just like what we've been saying, like it's always step by step. So that's what that is, man. Basically just learning to accept, what is at the moment and learning to work with what you have at the moment and use that, like you said, to propel you to where you gotta go, So that's out everywhere, everywhere. Google Music, Apple,
Spotify,
Spotify, yeah,
iTunes,
YouTube,
Google
yeah,
Play,
Google, yeah.
YouTube.
I'm about to shoot some videos too real soon. Well, we got one done. Just waiting to release it, but we about to
I'm gonna get links anyway
yeah.
and put them on here on Facebook.
Shout out DJ Derek James, man. Derek James with the videos, man. He cold too, man. So we got a lot going on. TJ on there, for Zion, he on the album, and my wife singing on the album.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, so man,
that's dope.
Yep. So we got more on.
Y'all got a little music household, prodigies and shit
man,
coming too.
And it's more than music, once we get past, past that, like we want to help, and have outreach programs and stuff. So it's a lot. We just staying consistent right now with just elevating the sound, and with me just transforming as an artist. How I just deliver the whole thing. Not that there's anything wrong, with how I'm rapping, but I'm just saying like it's levels. Some people get comfortable just staying at one space, in one spot, But
yes.
I'm all about expansion, so.
Sadly, I'm not trying to be that guy, but I totally understand that, and I was just gonna tell you, be like, even if you fail at something, bro, or it didn't go, wasn't received the way you thought, I don't mean.
Well, the last album before this one, a long time coming, it probably had 5 listeners. You know what I mean? Just because the quality wasn't. The message was there, but the quality of the sound,
the delivery.
But I just wanted to get it out, But this one got it had right now it's at 30 something, almost 40 listeners, but it got over 200 streams. You know what I mean? And I released it in December.
That's what's
up. You know what I mean? So it did better. It's doing better already in these couple months than the last album did for a whole year. So I look at that progress, even though, like you said, to other people it might seem small, but to go from 5 listeners to 37 or 40 or however many, or to go from 7 streams to 200 and something streams is oh, okay. And you in the steps, but working on the next album already, so it's.
You know what? I was watching. You know what I'm saying? I watch a lot of interviews, even 30. You could 3 minute, 5 minute, 35, an hour, whatever, 3 hours. And I was watching one with the baby.
Yeah.
And I have not listened to any of his music. I don't have any opinion on his music.
He dope. Shout out
I've heard that he's really he got that those throwback feels, and he actually got, you know what I mean? So I don't know, but I was watching an interview and he was just saying I already got this and I got that and that and this, and now I'm gonna just keep throwing stuff out there. Now it's just gonna keep coming. Now I'm gonna just keep hitting them and keep hitting them and keep hitting them and keep hitting them.
Yeah,
I'm what they gonna do?
Yeah.
What they gonna do?
That's the key.
If I'm out there that much, what they gonna do? You know what I mean?
You gotta flood the market.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
oversaturate that mud.
Yeah. For anybody
seriously.
doing anything, that's the greatest plan you could give anybody, man, is once you get your product going and once you get it flowing, flood that market.
Listen, bro, my goal is just a little spoiler for people that stay in this long to watch this motherfucker. Maybe not here, but my plan, one day with this shit is to have my collectible corner, and then have my sports corner, and then have my interviewing corner, and then have another corner where I do something else. I ain't got to that part yet, but it will become, and I just do it every day throughout the week, and every day motherfuckers will have something to watch. It's and I was telling, it'd be like TV stations do it, and it'd be the same thing. And you know what I mean, over here it might be cooking or something one day or something that might be the random corner. You know what I mean? But I always want to do my interviews. I really want to get somebody where I could get into sports and like we talk that, and then keep my collectibles in my video game corner, and then shit, you know what I mean? Like for real, like that's my goal, and like even if like you know what I mean, right now I'm not where I want to be at, you know what I mean? I'm still going somewhere. I got a lot of people that like support me that's not from here at all. And I got a lot of people that are here that support me, you know what I mean? So I don't want to make that the case, but it's just a matter of fact of what you said when this first started. Is just like people want to see that you gonna keep going, you know what I mean? And I think that's, you know what I mean? I for real think that's the key. Because, like, even on YouTube down there, like, they want to see that you can reach 100 subscribers on your own. Even if you go to door and, like, literally in real life or email door to door and motherfuckers just click that mug just to click it. Like, that's whenever they just start showing you some sort of love of just even putting your video out there sometimes on the maybe for free. You ain't even got to put no promotion dollars, you know what I mean? So I think that's with anything. The older generation. I mean, I'm 27. How old are you?
29.
Oh, you cool, brother. Like 40.
Young, man. No,
yeah, you're super young. I'm talking about like the older 40s, 50s, and 60-year-olds. You know what I mean? They want people that's going. They for some reason, and this is what I don't like. The older generation got hard work and perseverance and like sticking around in tough times with taking people bullshit.
Yeah.
That's where I draw the line. That's where I'm like, why do I have to eat shit again? Because y'all did? That's a whole other thing. Then you having rough day after rough day, or you don't got people buying your stuff, or you got to find a new way, or you got to keep pushing and going. I get all that. That's beautiful. That's the beauty thing. The thing that I get me crossed is because they generation had to eat crap, and that's how you get promoted certain places. You got to like let people shit on you.
Yeah.
And that's the bluntest way I can put it. I know it's certain people that watch this professional, but some of them been on here and they cuss. They understand what I'm saying. I don't think that's cool. You know what I mean? And I think that's what drives our generation, the people that's 19 and 15 up to the people that's 29 and 30 and stuff, to go and do certain things like this and go reach out on their own, because people don't want to work like that. On top of already want to do what you want to do, you don't want to live like that. You know what I mean? Like,
man, shout out to the older generation.
For sure though.
But that is, you know, coming up, that's what we saw. You know, you go to this company, you know, you work hard, you be on time, you know, you just take the crap kind of get, but it's like,
I agree with the work hard, show up every day.
With our generation, you see so many entrepreneurs now. Like in this time, in this day and age, like so many young people start businesses, man.
It's even older people that's broken away. I've seen a lot, and that's what I'm saying. That's inspired me to do certain things like that. Is the ones that did that forever, and they understand because they say it. You know what I mean?
Because really, the people that did it, man, was when they got out of slavery. Like that's when Black people was really owning their business, doing because they was hungry for it. You know what I mean? And somewhere along the way, like the hunger got lost, and people like, okay, I'm working a corporation. But now it's like the hunger came back, and people like, forget y'all corporations. Like even with music, like nobody want to sign to no record label no more. Like
you got YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, you get everything.
You ain't got to go, you know, make a big movie. Like everything is starting to set up for you to.
It's starting the playing field starting to level out, and I don't think certain people gonna like it. That's all I got to say about it.
If you want it, you can get it. Like, that's basically what it is. It's all about how bad you want it.
You know, so. And that's why I'm gonna get on our generation. For some of them to still say like that the older people took this and took that and blah blah blah. This, and I was like, this is the biggest boom in this time for your personal business or to work somewhere to get your own personal business than I've ever seen, period.
Take advantage.
Bro, what do you mean? You take all them selfies, you post all this worthless life drain, like never ending, like, and you do it every day type of thing, like comments, and you get all sucked in too far, like you letting the tools around you use you instead of you using it, and then you complaining for why things the way it is. I don't agree with that either. Yeah, I don't agree with that, like at all. Like that's when the dogs say, like, you've been on your phone too long. Like unless you using it to make you money all day or to boost what you talking about, so you ain't complaining later. Then I don't understand You know what I mean? If you on your phone like that, or you doing whatever, you just sucked into your world, I don't think that then you should go and try to complain to anybody about
why you don't have
what you do and don't have. I think that's a little bit, that's crazy to me. You know, that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong.
No.
You know what I mean? But I'll just say, I think like where I'm from and the people I talk to, I think that's a little outlandish. So I think our generation got stuff crossed. Like everything is in our hands to where we don't need to take crap and eat shit like the older generation had to. So that's where I draw the line with them. But everything else they say is gold to me. Yeah, it's gold. You need to be respectful. You need to show up on time. You need to learn how to communicate. You know how to shake somebody's hand, look them in the eye. You need to be able to have the tough talks. You need to make the tough decisions. You need to put the hard work in and keep going. And if stuff isn't received by the people you getting shit from them, then that's stuff you need to work through. You know what I mean? Like,
but that's one thing. That's one thing that's backwards to me sometimes. And I ain't trying to bash, our generation of young people, but it's like people, our age and younger, sometimes they don't want to work and they don't want to be in that, corporation or do what they're supposed to. But then they don't. I don't know. It's like they don't want to work, but they don't want to do nothing once they don't have a job. Like they just want to sit around and chill, and that'd be the biggest heartbreaker for me. You know what I mean? Like
my thing is
like if you don't want to work, like you got to do something.
Right.
Like, you have to do something.
Do something to get some money, and then if you don't want to, do something. Yeah. Something. Hello.
Because there's a lot of opportunity out here, man.
Yeah, to be complaining that there isn't. You know what I mean?
I say this all the time. Like people wait till they go to jail to start reading, or to start lifting weight. Like you take advantage of everything while you're free. Like we're free. Like we can do what we got to do. Like we can talk all day about what this person or the white person does. But at the end of the day, man, life is what you make it.
Yeah.
And then whatever you want, man, you can get it. Like whatever you want, you can have it. Whatever you put your mind to, it's yours. And that's all people gotta understand. And that lazy barrier, it'll break. And everybody got things they gotta stop being lazy.
For sure.
Even if you are successful,
but that's
still trying. You still.
I don't even care if you want it, but if you want to be lazy and you're okay with it, cool. Like I really don't even care. But it's the complaining that you don't have anything because you were lazy.
Yeah,
that's where I'm like you entitled. That's the word. It wouldn't come to me, but you feel entitled to things that you
don't want to work.
You haven't even put a thought or work towards until you fucking just want. Like it's like a car just rolled by and you like, oh, I want it. I'm like, well, what you gonna do to get it? Complain
and mad at the person because they driving.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Unless it's just something ridiculous looking, but other than that, like people just hate. And
mad.
Like,
you're not working. You're not working to do anything. But you mad at somebody else because they got it. It's good. We love everybody.
I ain't tripping on it. It really don't wrap me up too much.
We just trying to help.
No. I just don't think that you gonna get what you want by doing that from anybody. You know what I mean? Like unless like no offense, and we just I ain't gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. We going off on the highway now. So I met you through Tracy and everything. When did y'all like meet to start? How did y'all meet? First off, was it church?
Yeah,
okay.
Church,
and then when did y'all start doing music?
Man, when did we? Probably like the summer of 2017. Yep, probably like summer 2017. Like start doing it for real. Yep, Tracy Cole though, man. That's a
alright,
dude, man. He alright, dude, man.
He alright.
Shout out Tracy, man.
He alright.
That's my brother though, man.
Oh yeah.
That boy look like little young Will Smith. Cut them dreads off.
Yeah, that was crazy. He looked like him from Independence Day, boy.
Heck no. That boy got them dreads off looking young.
Yeah, it reminded me whenever he was a little kid. I don't know Tracy, so I was like,
yeah, I know y'all go way back.
So he reminded me whenever he was a little kid with his little crew cut on.
You don't know what y'all was for. God, dog.
Bro, he annoying. I ain't gonna
brother, man.
I ain't giving him no
Every
more
brother's
energy.
Annoying,
he get no more love with this show right now. We were supposed to do an NBA fucking podcast. It is okay. So it was my fault. So we got a little bit too unhinged one day, And then I was having a problem with the mic, and I got frustrated. And
Yeah.
the problems I'll be talking, I just was like, "This is gonna be trash, so I don't even want to do it."
We all need to get together and do it. We do need to talk about that, man. It's a lot,
I want to, and I kind of want to
like
talk about Kobe
yeah.
without tagging it, so I'm getting any note. I just want people tune in to hear about it, type of thing, because I don't want. It's a lot of stuff been going on about the Kobe in general, and it's just like I want to talk about it, but I don't want to make a video and like get any, views from talking about Kobe, because you know what I mean.
Like clout chasing, man.
Yeah, like I'm cool. Like but I want to talk about him in certain ways, but it's just like I don't want.
You don't want that to be the focal point.
Yeah.
So people can view it like so you.
Yeah.
Don't seem like you're getting famous off his name.
Yeah.
That's respect, though, man.
It's just not cool to me. You know what I mean? Like I think we all feel some type of way about Kobe and some of the stuff that's been going on. I think we all have a right to say it, but I think only a select few of us have a right to like put that in your post or something.
So that's all I'm gonna ask. Okay, with the Kobe thing, man. So what? So I'm gonna say it. I don't care. What do you think it is, man? Like, a lot of people go. There's a lot of conspiracy people.
I know. I knew this was going.
You know what I mean?
I knew this was.
You know what I'm saying? Like the conspiracy community is very prominent in the United States. So what?
So here you go. Here we go. I'm gonna feed you, and then I'm gonna bring you back down to earth. I'm gonna feed you, and then I'm gonna bring you back down to earth. So, I personally believe that after because it's the same thing with a lot of people. Michael Jackson, even Bill Cosby to a certain point. It's a lot of people that they've gotten every little bit of attention or fame or something out of them that they could at that time, and they didn't see much coming from them later that could amount to that same sort. So Kobe won all the championships. He had the 81-point game, the 60-point retirement game. He retired. He had the Oscar, the Emmy, you know what I'm saying? And then he started the Mamba Academy. He started coaching his daughters and became a really good family man. So they just like, this is as popular as he's going to get. This is how much we can ever bank on him. Gone. You know what I mean? He worth more dead than alive at this point. So, and there's other situations like that I have heard. You know what I mean? But I'm going to bring you back down to earth.
I'm already on earth.
It was supposedly a report that there was fog beforehand. I guess they got clearance of some sort to leave anyways. And this wasn't even at night. This was actually early in the morning and stuff. And they got the clearance to go. And, you know what I mean? Kobe's done it all his, you know what I mean? All his career, most of his life anyway. So, and I'm going to just be real. Human error.
Yeah.
I really feel like at this point, it could have, but I'm not hanging my hat on that. Yeah. I don't count anything out at this point, but I'm not going to tarnish what's going on. I'm not going, even if it had been, so what?
Yeah. We're not going to disrespect the family in like sense of saying all that, but I'm just saying like.
No. Yeah.
But I feel like, they say, hit the hillside. I mean, it's just tragic. It's kind of like Pac, man. It's like you just, when you don't want a legend to die, like you almost say anything, like feel anything.
No, trust me. No, trust me. I don't even. Tracy don't want to even talk about him kind of anymore, and I understand why. But I just feel like I have to get it out, and just like
I haven't talked about.
I've been right. That's what I'm saying. I haven't with anybody other than Tracy really. And like the day after he died, I was in class, and like I just wasn't there. And my teacher was like, "What's wrong, bro?" Like I ain't trying to be rude or nothing, and I appreciate all my teachers in this class and stuff, but like I shouldn't be here right now. I'm gonna be real with you. I should be around people talking about Kobe, and like, cause like I wanted to be one of those people that's in LA. You know what I mean? And just sitting there, just you know what I mean? Because it's just one of those things. It's like to me, it's not famous. That's not famous. We admire somebody because they actually accomplish so many things, and they turn their personal life around in so many ways that now people are trying to all of a sudden bring up, like Gail Kim had brought up, whether trying to ask a bunch of questions, or no questions or anything. It just shouldn't have been brought up. I don't care at this point. It's just We don't need to bring in the totality of a man's life when he died, but we wasn't doing it. We wasn't doing it the whole decade. The whole decade.
That don't make sense.
You know what I'm saying? So the whole decade from him winning his first title after Shaq, all the way up till 2020, we wasn't bringing it up until he dies. So my thing is, if you didn't have the balls to bring it up to him then, don't bring it up now. And that's with anything. So, and I feel like this dude named Ari Shaffir, he a comedian. He has some slick stuff to say about the matter, and she was trying to make a joke out of it. And it's just like, you could say it was a joke, and she could also say it was just a bunch of questions she asked. Either way, it's not the time or the place. It's not the time or the place, and especially, it's not like they was having an off. Any of these conversations are off air, so it's not like being. Because I understand having them being said, because you can't control everything to be said, but you can control what you putting out there for everybody to see. Yeah. That was all planned. I don't care. Like, it's a camera there, you mic'd up. It's a phone in front of your face.
That was crazy.
It's all right, and it's all set up. And I just like, I don't want to do any of that. And I'm kind of sad we even brought it up now. But it's just like,
I had to be brought up, man.
No. You cool. No. But it's just the simple fact that it's there. You know what I mean? It's out there in the atmosphere.
My whole question, and this is what they should have been asking. Well, not really. But, like, what would have happened to basketball had his daughter 10 years from now at the age of 22 entered into the WNBA? What state would the NBA have been in had his daughter?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to.
She was cold, too.
I don't want to keep easing down the stream, but it's like.
She was cold.
Big business, man. Like,
real cold.
She would have attracted a lot of. She would have attracted a lot of attention.
For the WNBA, for sure.
It would have grossed more money than probably than.
See, but hopefully one day, we stop all this nonsense, and we either figure out men and women should just be separated in sports, or we find out in some sports they can be integrated. Because I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind it. But here's the thing. We can't do it just to give women the thing of saying, I need a girl to come in and completely Michael Jordan, Bill Russell, some stuff in the WNBA. You don't got to be the longevity of it. You just got to dominate for some time, like 4 years, 3 years. And then, you know what I mean, other women have to take that step too. But it's not like in the UFC, they letting the women fight the men. It's not like in the NFL, they letting women like completely, fully go out and be a block tackle or a, you know what I mean, a receiver. So the only female I heard that's going into the NFL possibly would be a punter or a kicker. So, and that's on the field, but it's still different. We know it's different. It's not the same. Even the male kickers isn't the same. It's not the same thing. So I don't care about them playing that. Anybody, a dolphin can kick the ball for all I care. It's just kicking the ball.
But that's what I mean. Like, Kobe was, man, from my knowledge, like, really, you know, pushing for a lot of these rights, you know what I mean, for these women. And that's the things they should have been talking about. You know, like, why? Yeah, we get off the subject, man. It's heartbreaking. Like, that's the stuff we really should have been talking about. Like, how this man was pushing to really change the face of women basketball.
But you see, everybody been saying that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with you. Now, this is what you know to be true. Because everybody do it. That's not good enough. That's not clickbaity enough. Mm-hmm. You know it ain't. Yeah. I know it ain't. The world knows not. Everybody been saying that. Everything I done watched on people been talking, all they've been talking about is Kobe and how he, you know what I mean, been supporting women and girls and this and that. But that don't get enough. That's not enough. That's not good enough. She probably even said in that interview, which I think she did. But the thing is just so this is how you cover it up. Well, I was asking a series of questions, and that's just because we were going down the totality of his life. It was just something that got brought up, and she was okay with it. So I was like, but the rest of the world ain't okay with it. Who said his family is okay with it? Like, why does this need to be a thing? So that's what I'm saying. Like, we know the answer. You know the answer. It's just ugly because we don't want to realize that all of us can show our ugly side, and all of us have. But not all of us wants to keep that check, especially in crucial ass moments like that. Yeah. If you want to show your ass and it's just you or you and your girl or you and your brother or you and a couple people, it's different than you showing your ass and showing your ass to the world and trying to think like it's not a big deal because you made a series of other questions. Like you knew what people was gonna pinpoint you out of that. Now stop. Now listen, let me ask you something. If I make a cake, right, everything cool, and I get to the very end of that cake and I put mayonnaise on that motherfucker, everybody gonna have something to say about it, right? Yeah. Nobody ain't gonna know, and we gonna hear maybe a little clapper, a little oohs and ahs. But whenever I start slathering that mayonnaise on and try to hand a slice to somebody gonna have an uproar. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because like you don't do that. Nah, it's you know what I mean. Like what's wrong? I didn't say what kind of cake it was. I made a series of cakes that day. It's not a big deal. It's a cake. Like you know what you was doing. Then you labeled it like mayonnaise cake challenge. Like you know what I mean? Like and that's what it did. Like I didn't want that to be put out there. So if you didn't want it to be put out there, that's like saying, okay, I'm in a room full of people. You know what I mean? And I go up and I slap a girl butt or I do something very sexualizing towards a woman. And I'm like, oh, my bad. And then somebody see it or I knew it was being filmed already. That's more importantly. I knew it was already being filmed and I'm making a thing. I was like, oh, I didn't want that to be put out there like that. Okay, LeVar Ball. You know what I mean? Like, he be wild. You know what I mean? Like, and then something trying to backtrack stuff.
Uncle LeVar, man.
I love LeVar Ball. I love LeVar Ball, but he do something like he'll be like, "I'm better than Jordan." Come on, bro.
Just talk that trash.
He do. He talk trash, but that's what I'm saying. Later on,
that's your favorite uncle, man.
Right?
I don't understand LeVar Ball,
I understand. Man. He like the cookout, bro. Be slapped.
Uncle had a whole 30 case.
Right.
Big ball.
Talking that bud.
Yeah. Got to get that money though. I think of $1 billion plan on that Bud Light.
So before we get out here though, what's your next project coming? You gonna take a break? You just gonna try and fuck around with some stuff, create some stuff? When you gonna like hit the grindstone again, start making new track, like for real tracks? You gonna put any little singles out if they feel right? Well, what's gonna happen? We need to know. The world wants to answer.
Listen, man, I was back in the studio right after the album was released. So I mean, it's in I live in the studio. It's in my house. So I mean, I got some singles coming out next month. I'm gonna drop a couple singles, probably a couple videos with that. Really, Willing and Ready. That's a song to look out for. Solidified. That's a song to look out for. But really. Willing and Ready, that's the next focus. That's produced by this guy named Q, that I know, man. Shout out Q. He's pretty cold, man, with the beats. So it's really just elevation, man. It's always a thing. That's one thing you can expect from me. I feel like that's one thing you can expect from anybody. That's determined. That's called by God to do something, man. Elevation, man. Don't never think that where you see somebody is where they're gonna stay. Especially, with me, with this music or with you, when you determine. So, yeah, man, it's a lot. I don't even know this on the way. It's a boatload of stuff on the way. Just staying consistent. So, appreciate the time, man. Appreciate the talk.
I appreciate it too, bro. Man. You already know we've been meaning to do this for a minute.
Yeah. And last time,
everything like we was playing phone tag with each other for a minute. You hit me up, and I'll be doing something, and I hit you up, and then you be at work. And it kept happening, and then we just got busy, and then we finally did it. So it's cool.
Good. More to come too, man.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I'm trying to get people together. I want to get some more females on here. You know what I mean? I've only had Dusty on. Pretty sure that's it. And
my wife dropping a book. I got a couple little sisters. You know what I mean? I got another spiritual sister. Tish. Shout out Tish. She got a book. A couple books she just wrote. My wife about to release, some poetry books. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got authors and DJ, man. He shoot videos. He's really cold. You know what I mean? With the cinematography. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot. Like it's a lot of people. That love to come sit on your platform, man. So
right on. I appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm gonna put links in there, but like you said, y'all. It's out everywhere. YouTube, Spotify.
Learning to wait.
Yeah, Learning to Wait. It's out everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a link to all your stuff so they can get you down below.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Appreciate it,
I
man.
know this outside some people wheelhouse, they gonna be like, cause I got video game people, collector, all types of people. So like, I had Tim on last month, and I got you on this month.
Okay.
So I hope some people will be like, what the
They
hell,
good, man. It's
man?
a lot of knowledge over here, man.
And then they not even talking about the music. Like,
man, it's a
what
lot
is
of
this?
knowledge.
Not? It's cool, bro. Calm down, you guys. It'd be cool.
Check out the music, man.
Yeah. Go check it out. The
Hit
link's
the
down
links.
there. Yeah. All right, Eric. Appreciate
All
you,
right,
bro.
brother. Love.
Good shit, man. Appreciate it. Take it.